We can fairly say that over the past year, Akua has entertained us. At so much risk to himself that when his stable moved from Ibaraki to Tokyo, his local doctor quipped about how much business he'd lose. In September, at the top of Division 2, Akua used his judo skills to entertain again, but this time at a cost of a different kind. Of all the ways to shift Dai Amami's 185 kilos, this is hardly the easiest. No belt grip there, by the way. He simply felt in a familiar position and went with the flow completely. Match 2 would be equally eventful. Chiyomaru, of the division above, keen to scoop him over before hitting on a lethal parry push-pull. But against the defending champion, it was back to winning ways, and in far more controlled fashion than July. Shoving back on the throat, down on the neck, across on the arm, and extirpating all options. And on day 4, with his belt seized, out came the trip throw again, while gripping just the top layer of the sash. With in-form Sadanoumi, he used the same general motion but with arm higher and round the neck, taking him down too and amazingly staying conscious. Although touching, or should I say crashing down first, he was clearly the aggressor and was given the win for protecting his foe's head with the elbow as he fell. And his reward for such gallantry was a default win on day 6. His breath restored, Akua pulled off a third trip throw of the week at the 4th attempt, on day 7, which I wish I'd been there to see, before thwarting Kaisho's attempts to spin out and repeating the feat on day 8. That made him sole leader on the second Monday, in this bout with one of his 7 closest pursuers. But Abi, as is custom, kept the fight at arm's length, giving him no chance to throw. And although he stayed joint first with a more orthodox defeat of Bushozan built on a solid left press, he would lose his way thereafter. An unwise pull on Oho put him in defensive trip throw mode, but the youngster's forward lean and careful hand adjustment stopped it. Then Nishikifuji merely hopped over the first attempt and seized the exposed leg on the second, leaving him rather red-faced. A misjudged start here left his hips and chest fully exposed and too straight to resist, prompting a change of tactics for the final 2. I got rather carried away, he confessed this week. I was trying to win by trip throw at every chance, and opponents were starting to read me. It's tough because I've got real confidence in it, and even the coaches love watching it and egg me on. But I can't force it. It has to be more of a fallback option. So on the final weekend, I practiced my forward drives. But when they failed to work on hungry 8th win hunting Kotoshoho, Akua again fell back on that throw. Twice, ironically falling forwards. Only at the very end, and after multiple full starts, did we see some genuine thrust and go, mostly from the front. Akua returns to Division 1 for November, a tournament in which he's never made a losing score. But he knows this time he might, if he keeps seeking the throw for which everyone is now prepared.